years have said that they have lost ground to another farmer, that they want to continue.
Maybe about 3 years ago, my job is to ask. I ask. I go and I ask people, and I don't, say I'll give you X amount, but I tell them, the landowners, what we do. I tell them how we treat their land. I tell them the information they receive to us, and I ask if they ever think about changing renters, keep me in mind. And I had a couple successes right away, but you got to plant the seed. You got to let people know that you're interested, because we built hog barns, and then we didn't get any land for a little while, and then I said something, and one lady goes, "Well, we didn't know you were looking for more land." So it's like I tell people, my job is to ask. And I've never been chased off the farm. And I'll tell you what, you're not the only one that's not been asked. Sometimes you almost got to wait for that strange pickup to leave their place before you pull on it, because somebody's ahead of you. And it's like, it's not very successful, but like I told people, look at this face. You think I haven't heard no before?
What is the point you make, Tim? I still believe that it is unethical to ask.
I don't know.
I suspect that there's a lot of small business people that get started, whether it's in a lumber yard or hardware store. They advertise for people's business, and I think asking it's not unethical to ask. There may be times when it's inappropriate to ask. From time to time.
Is that before the wake or after the wake?
Yeah. That's precisely. But I don't believe it's unethical to ask.
Did I
We'll talk later. But Kevin, that the asking is something that is relatively new to rural America. Asking somebody if they're going to rent it. You're the generational expert on here. Is that something that is healthy for a community, and as you look at generation to generation, to have that kind of change in attitude?
Why would it be bad? And maybe that's the obvious question. When we go out to do business with somebody, a little bit
Because it's
different.
my ground that he's trying to rent.
Is he trying to rent your ground?
Well, yeah.
Why would it be bad for him to ask you to rent your ground? I'm not sure who gets upset at the ask. The landlord couldn't get upset at the ask. The current renter, but why would the current renter get upset? Because they're paying under a market rate? And I may be throwing stones out there, that's not the intent. But maybe I'm asking the obvious question. If we're upset because we're paying under a market rate, maybe the ask is okay. Because now who's not being ethical?